The slums of Aravell were eerily quiet at the midnight hour. For most, it was risky to be out so late. The Knox Custodia imposed strict penalties upon anyone caught after curfew, and they were known to be creative with their punishments. But 17-year-old Viridia Solace wasn't worried about the Knox. One look at the insignia on her scarlet cloak, and the city guards would keep their distance. She was more concerned by what lurked in the shadows. By who lurked in the shadows. Her quarry. The reason she was navigating the abandoned streets so late at night, when only the most desperate of citizens dared to peek around their sealed doors. The most desperate of citizens and the most dangerous of criminals. Moving swiftly, Viri glanced down just in time for the moonlight to glint across a puddle on the cobblestones. Vomit or urine, or something equally unpleasant. Perhaps all three, judging by the foul odor. After years of hunting reapers deep into the slums, she still couldn't get used to the smells of unwashed flesh, decay, and overflowing sewage. Some days she feared she'd scrub her skin raw and yet never be clean again. Shuddering at the phantom feel of ichor on her feet, Viri paused at a grungy intersection and considered which way to go. West, toward Lake Myrtis, or east, where the upper city bled into the Tridus Mountains. She closed her eyes to focus her mind, and a moment later her hand began to warm, followed by a tugging sensation inside her, an instinct urging her west. Setting off deeper into the darkness, she quickened her pace as the hunter's mark inked into her palm continued to heat up, guiding her to her prey. The mark, 3 interlocking circles representing her oath to protect, honor, and serve, was given to her the day she became a full-fledged reaper hunter. For most novices, training finished at 18, but Viri had earned her mark a year ago at just 16. A prodigy, her mentor had claimed. But really, she just had more motivation than most to see every single reaper get what they deserved. Rowdy sounds reached Viri's ears from up ahead, the unexpected noise making her frown as she continued forward. She was closer to Lake Myrtis than she would have liked, and acutely aware of the dangers lurking beyond the western obelisk at the lake's edge. This far out in the slums, the obelisk's protective wards were significantly weakened, and that, more than the Knox Custodia, was why most sensible surface dwellers remained inside at night. Behind their carefully sealed doors, they were shielded from the drifting black mist and the agonizing death it afforded any who came in contact with it. During the day, the 4 obelisks guarding the city forced the mist to withdraw to the outer reaches of Elverdeen Isle. There it floated like a deadly cloud over the uninhabited forests and sea cliffs bordering the island, allowing the citizens of Aravell to go about their lives in relative safety. But come nightfall, when the ocean breeze picked up, not even the obelisks could keep the mist from wafting inland, which was why most Aravellians resided inside the mountains or beneath the surface in the Undercity. Viri, like any sane person, had a healthy fear of the black mist, so she was eager to finish her hunt and return underground as soon as possible. The mark on her hand suddenly seared, warning that she was nearing her target. A few steps later, she turned the corner of a dilapidated building to find the source of the rowdy noise. A run-down tavern on the verge of collapse.